For question number 1, we have a square prism. A square prism is when you have a base that is a square and then it's elongated by a height. So we have a square prism. So the first thing we have is h, which h is height of the prism, or lowercase h is height of the prism. So that would be 9 centimeters. Then we have perimeter. Now in order to do anything else, unless it is specifically just given to you straight, you have to show your work. And that work should be shown like I'm showing currently. So perimeter of base. Okay, now to find the perimeter of a base, you would multiply what you know in reference to that shape. So for a base of a square, it would be 4 times the side length. So perimeter is 4 times the side length. So in this case, it'd be 4 times 4, or in other words, 16. Then we have base, B for area of the base. Area of base. Okay. Now the area of a base in this scenario would be base times height. And I'm going to change that to an uppercase H just so that you know that that is referring to the height of the base. Okay, so in a square, that would just be as simple as length times width, which is 4 times 4, and so the base is 16 as well. But because we were multiplying with an area, that means we would have units squared. So our base is 16 centimeters squared. Okay, now on to lateral area. Okay, lateral area based on our formula, LA equals PH. Okay, so our perimeter is 16 and our height, lowercase h, height of the prism is 9. And so 16 times 9 is 144. So our lateral area is 144 centimeters squared. Now, move on to surface area. Okay, surface area is lateral area plus 2 times the base area. And so we already know the lateral area and we already know the area of the base. So lateral area is 144 plus 2 times the area of the base, which is 16. So 144 plus 32. So the surface area added together would be 176 centimeters squared. So all we're doing is following our formulas. Last but not least is volume. And volume is V equals area of the base times the height of the prism. So area of the base was 16, height of the prism was 9. So 16 times 9 is 144. Now with volume, you're multiplying an area times a height. And so volume is units cubed. So 144 centimeters cubed. Okay, so height and perimeter are going to be single labels. Area base, surface area, lateral area and surface area are units squared, and then volume is units cubed. And that is how we complete our first problem. And this is the organized work that I expect to see for your answers. On to the next problem.